Hey, Bio 180 people, it's Dr. Kim. One of the students in your class, who shall remain nameless unless she wants to be in this video, is asking to basically to teach you how to retain more information and to put things down. I keep telling you in class about, you need it's a level of self-trust that you learn, and you need to trust that you know what you know. Here's the thing. I'm going to teach you how we do a little bit of shorthand and stuff like that. So I'm going to actually draw you on this little sheet of paper a mind map of what's going to, a mind map, basically a shorthand of everything that's going to be on these slides. And then we're going to have the student read to me every single thing that's on your slideshow. Okay, so go ahead. Let's go. Let's get started. Okay. So if you want that one, that's fine. You have male and female, right? And we can actually start here, right? Sexual reproduction. So okay.
Okay, sexual reproduction requires males and females.
Hold on. Sexual reproduction. RQR, male and female. So if you look at my sheet, that's basically all I put. RQR is going to be requires, and then I have the male symbol and the female symbol, and then I just put sexual reproduction. Okay, next.
Okay. Specialized sex cells, germ cells or gametes. Male cells are spermatosa. Is that how you say it, right?
Spermatozoa.
Sperm cells, and female cells are ova, egg cells. Gametes produced by meiosis, which results in...
Hold on, pause. Ova. Okay. And then...
They are produced by meiosis.
Meiosis equals mitosis times 2. That leads to half DNA. So every time you have something, you just write down whatever you know about it that's going to jog your memory. So meiosis, you know that it happens, it's like mitosis, but it happens twice. That ends up with half of the DNA, which is a haploid. Okay, very good. Is that it?
Yep. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. I'm going to keep on going. So we're going to now go into male versus female. Yes? Is that what's happening? So male comes first, right?
Yep.
That's what we're doing. So I'm going to draw a line just like this. And I'm going to draw another line straight down the middle. And then we're going to do male here. So we're going to keep all the information on this side. Okay. Male, and then all the information on this side. Female, and then good. So this is functions.
Yep.
FXN is my abbreviation for function. If you want to do something different, that's totally fine. And then make sperm and deliver. That's it, right?
That's it.
Okay. So diagram. Right now I would just go 20-1. Know that. Okay. Just go back to it, and then this is the part that's going to be much more memorization based. I am telling you right now, just for review's sake and for the love of all of you all in 180, this is one of the ones that could end up on your quiz. Okay?
Did you hear that, people?
Okay. Okay, that's it. Next. Okay, so the sperm pathway. Okay, so in the sperm pathway, we're going to go to testes, to epididymis. This is coiled comma. It looks like the comma. Remember we talked about it?
Yeah.
Coiled comma. And then this one, stores sperm. Okay, and then you then go to ductus deferens, also called vas deferens. Okay, and then you go to where?
And then you go to the ejaculatory duct,
which will go then here. I'm gonna send this over. I love arrows. And then this is gonna bring itself over. And you're gonna have ejaculatory duct, then urethra.
Mm-hmm.
So in the ductus deferens, you can put ampulla is the big part. That's it. That's all it says. And then you just trust that you know the rest of it. So then you have to know the different glands. Okay.
So this,
what's a gland again?
The gland. Oh Lord.
Things that secrete. This is organs that secrete hormones or different something through, not hormones. They secrete something through a duct. That's what an exocrine gland is. I'm just going to put exo, and that's going to be one seminal vesicle.
Okay, yeah, because exo was with the ducts out of the body. Endo is no ducts
into the blood.
Okay.
Very good. So the seminal vesicle is the twisted muscular tube, right? Produces nourishing alkaline solution that has simple sugars. So here's the thing. This is really long.
Mm-hmm.
So what I would say, you just put twist tube, right? You want to put twist muscle tube?
Yeah, twist muscle tube.
Okay, we'll do that. Then you put alkaline and sugar. That's it.
Okay, I see what you did.
That's all you need. Yeah. And then it's going to come to you because you studied it, right? Then number 2 is what gland?
Prostate gland. Prostate gland.
Prostate. Okay. And then you just put inferior. I just put a down arrow.
Okay.
Inferior to the urinary bladder. I could have just put bladder, but okay. So below the urinary bladder, and then
it goes to the alkaline secretion neutralizes the vaginal acidity.
Okay, I'm just gonna put alkaline because vag is acid. That's it.
Okay.
I'm putting a lot more information than I would usually in one of these because once you trust yourself, it'll pop into your mind like, oh, the vagina is acidic. Right. And then you won't have to do it anymore.
Okay.
Number 3.
Number 3 is the bulbourethral gland. Cowper gland.
Okay. Cowper.
And it's located in the pelvic floor, inferior to the prostate. And secretes mucus, lubricate.
Lube and mucus.
Yes.
Good.
So knowing every detail is not something that's truly necessary.
Well, but look, you do know every detail.
Well, but I mean, like, as you're studying, I feel like I would have been like, oh, she's going to definitely, or she could definitely mention it secretes in the urethra and penis. I don't want to forget urethra and penis.
But what this is the trust that we're talking about, right? This is the trust piece that you're talking about here, because what are we talking about right now? We're talking about the male reproductive system. Yeah. So everything that's going to be secreted here it's going to end up in the penis, into the urethra, because that's why we talked about this pathway.
Okay.
It goes from the testes, epididymis, then the ductus deferens, and then after that it's going to be the ejaculatory duct. Everything's going to end up in the urethra that's running down the middle of the penile shaft, and then it's going to leave. Okay. That's the purpose. So keeping that purpose in mind, all the glands and stuff, it's going to somehow contribute to something that's going to be taking this pathway and serving its purpose. That's what you have to remember. Okay. Right? Okay. Next.
Functions of semen. It nourishes it, transports.
Hold. Function is nourish. Nourish.
Yep, transport. Neutralizes the acidity in both male and female.
pH.
Lubricates reproductive tract and prevents infections.
So I just put function is to nourish sperm, transport sperm, pH neutralization, lubrication, and infection prevention. That should be it.
Okay.
So this is when you also need diagram 20.1, and then I'm going to go back up and just put figure 20.2. This is the insect face. This is the side view. Just so you remember what those are.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay, parts of the penis. Starts with the corpus spongiosum.
Spongiosum. So here's the deal. This is what I'm going to do. You know that this is
a pretty picture.
I don't know if it was a pretty picture, but there you go.
Okay.
So if you have this. So I'm just going to put S. Why are the pens not working when I'm put on the spot? S, C. Nope, lies.
Yeah,
C, S. Oh, so bad. I need a different something. But either way,
okay.
we'll redraw this picture. I'll go like this. One. Oh, yeah, Dr. Kim makes mistakes too, people. Lots of them sometimes. So I'm just going to put C, S. So the C, I just think the cavernosa are the bigger ones because it sounds like caves.
Yep.
So,
okay.
So these are the caves, cavernosa. This is the spongiosum, sponge. So you just think about the one that surrounds the urethra as the spongiosum, the sponge, and then the two big caves that make up the vast majority of the girth of the penis during an erection is the cavernosa.
Okay.
Okay, next. So. We have to.
Yeah.
Spongiosum, cavernosum, we already have that. And then what are we doing now?
And then, are we doing the glans penis? Distal?
Yeah.
Okay. Distal enlargement.
So, do you know what distal enlargement means? Distal means far away from the point of origin. Right?
Okay, right.
That and then enlargement. Okay. So that means that's the head of the penis.
Okay.
Because
so when it goes
enlarged.
Okay, gotcha.
Right. Okay.
And produced, which removed by circumcision. So that's the
prepuce.
Prepuce. That's the
Is
the skin. Yeah, there we go. My brain wouldn't let the word out. And then it contains the urethra.
The corpus spongiosum does.
Yes. And the corpora cavernosa.
Cavernosa. So we have the CCS, right? Okay. So that's that. This is, okay, so we said erection.
Blood spaces in corpora fill with blood.
Blood fills corpora.
And then semen passes through urethra.
Ejaculation. Sperm passes through the urethra. I don't know that this is all important to actually write them down because everybody knows what that is. I think. And so what you'll learn is that as you do this more is that you'll know, if you know these, you won't feel the need to write them down again. But because this is our very first one, we're going to write everything down.
Okay.
This is when we talked about erection is parasympathetic and it's, so sympathetic. This is the part where I said point and shoot. Remember? Okay, so I just wrote that down so you'll remember that. Next.
Okay. testes contains the scrotum.
I want a black pen. I don't understand.
I left my black pen.
Black pen is
In the car.
It's okay. I think I
I have another purple pen.
No, thank you. We are.
Here you go.
Time. Oh,
I
got it.
have another.
I got it.
Oh.
I got it. Okay. So testes. Let's talk about the testes.
Okay. Testes contained in the scrotum. In fetus, descends through inguinal canal.
Okay, so this is important. We have to also say descends through inguinal canal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And suspended by the spermatic cord. Suspended by the spermatic.
Suspended by spermatic cord. Okay.
Okay. And then the internal structure is the seminiferous tubulus.
Seminiferal tubules.
Okay.
So the testes, this is outside. This is inside.
Okay.
So inside, what do we see?
The
seminiferous
tubulus.
tubules.
And the sustentacular cells. Interstitial cells as well. So the sustentacular cells are inside the seminiferous tubules. Okay.
Okay, and the interstitial cells. Do you have that pen? Because this pen's being uncooperative.
They're all having a mind of their own.
All of them. Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Pictures.
move forward. I'm going to put figure 20.3a is testicle. Okay. Spermatozoan. Everyone keeps wanting to say spermatozoon.
Mm-hmm. That's how I'm like spermatozoon.
Spermatozoan. Okay. So
the production begins at puberty. Acrosome contains enzymes.
Okay, so acrosome.
Acrosomes contains enzymes.
So remember what we talked about during this time when we talked about the acrosome containing enzymes? This is what they bang into the egg with to try to...
Okay, yes.
That's what that is.
And then the flagella just helps them with that movement.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Next. Probably, let's do 20.4 is sperm. Okay.
Questions?
Moving on.
Hormonal control of male reproduction.
Hormones.
So the testicular activity, they controlled by two hormones from the anterior pituitary.
Hold on. Testicular activity. Anterior pituitary, which are FSH
and LH.
Next.
Then the testosterone, then its function. It develops and maintains male reproductive accessory organs. Develop of the spermatozoa. And the development of the secondary sex characteristics.
Okay. I'm going to move forward from that.
Okay. Effects of aging. The testosterone and spermatozoa decreases.
Decrease sperm and
Testosterone.
Okay.
And also sperm mobility and quality is declined.
decrease sperm mobility.
Erectile dysfunction.
Wait, and quality.
Oh, and quality.
And then decrease
Erectile dysfunction.
No, it's just, I'm just going to put ED and BPH. Call it.
Okay.
That's it. That's the male portion. So, as you can see, this is what we've got. Really quickly, let's move on to the female one first.
Okay.
And then we'll talk about how quick this can be. How long is it?
It is 20 minutes.
Okay, stop.